road trip first thing. I'm on a little bit of a trip. I forgot it sits down a little bit too low, so I have to actually prop it up. And let's get that going as well. There, so we are streaming on 2 different devices. So if you see me looking up there, that's because TikTok's up there and they can get quite busy with their chitter chatter. So I'm going to move you over a little bit though, if I can, without disturbing everything. Okay, that's a little bit better. A little bit. All right. Good morning, good morning. It is March 25th. It's really just hopping along here, speeding through. So we're just gonna give it a little bit to say hi. Please say hi when you show up. Hi, Snea. Hello, love. Okay, so we're gonna do our setting our intention and clearing things. Hi, Steve. Long time no see. How are you doing? All right, let's light our incense. I believe this one is about accomplishments. Hello, love. So we're going to check in. Once this gets going, I'll let it out. We're going to set our intention that this is all in light, in purity, in clarity, right? Divine love. I'm fantastic, love. I am very, 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 very well. I'm going to show you a couple of things that are a reason why I'm quite well. Look at these. My 2 books are out. And I just love this series. It is the cutest little series. It's called The Unlikely Heroine Chronicles. And the first book stars Tiana. I'm just showing them on YouTube, on TikTok, and then I'll bring it down here for you. Stars Tiana, and it's called The Goblin Slayer, sort of. No goblins were harmed in the making of this book. And it is just such a cute little book for little girls. It has really cute pictures in it. The story is adorable. You get to meet Fig, who's a goblin, and he's super cute. It brings in a lot of mythical elements in the little preview for the next book. And I decided to do a double release on the first day that they were released, because what I want to do, so I wrote these books for my nieces and my granddaughter. Tiana is technically me, Cass. Cass just, so Tiana's technically me. I mean, I have Tiana. Parisa is my one niece, Parisa. So there's a lot of her in the book, in like personality, and she's a very beautiful girl, just like this one, and super cute. So her birthday is in April, so I decided to release this one as the spring release. So every spring equinox, there's going to be a new book for Parisa. And then every summer is going to be for Soraya, who is her sister, because Soraya's birthday is in August. And then for fall, on the fall equinox, I'm going to release the book for Mariah, my granddaughter, because her birthday is in the fall. And then in the winter time, Tiana will get another release. So for each of the seasons, there's a girl in the Unlikely Heroine Chronicles who will have a new book released. So Parisa is the spring and Tiana is the winter one. So I just released them both at the same time. I just released them both at the same time. And I would love for those of you that are on TikTok, if you can share the live. I typically say sharing is caring, and also I like to lead by example. So when I ask you to share, I also share as well. I am on live studio using TikTok, so I don't know how to, hello. So Anshara'El is the name of my company, of my mission, really. I don't consider it to be a job. I consider it to be my passion and my purpose. Thank you so much, Craig. I appreciate you. Today we're going to talk about um, the energy outlook for April, so we can get a really good idea of it. But this is the true celestial outlook. It's not going to be based on what we know of current astrology, and it's looking at the planetary alignments based on their true positions, not on how we do it right now. Divine rising, love. Not how we're doing it right now. So we're going to talk about that stuff, and then we'll see where we get. We've already opened it with intention, and we're going to keep the space clean. If you're not here with the true intention of interacting with what I'm sharing, or participating in a healthy way, then I wish you well, and please move on. Okay. Sorry. You can't hear me? That's okay. Hi, Jenny. How are you, love? How are you? Yes. I think I need a moderator on. Me too. They're cute glasses. That's for sure. I might need a moderator over on TikTok or on YouTube if someone's available. No, that's not what this is about. So sorry. Alrighty, so we're going to talk about a few things. Like I said, we're going to talk about and get the true celestial outlook for April. So we're just going to check in with that. And then we'll have a few other things as well. Aw, yay, Jenny. That's amazing. And how is Betty Boop? We got hot tea. Got hot tea. That's really awesome. I'm so happy for you, love. If you can't hear me, I don't know. I'll wait. I have one of my moderators who's going to be on here in a moment. And if they're on here in a moment, then, then they can tell me if they can hear me. Am I? Are you like the Hulk? You don't want to make me angry. You don't want to see me angry. You can hear me okay on, yeah, they can hear me fine on TikTok. And she can hear me, so there's my mod right there. She can hear me just fine, so. Normally I encourage people to take accountability and, to take all of that stuff, like, so that whole is me. I'm the problem, it's me. But not in this situation. Not in this situation. The problem is clearly not me. Okay, so we are going to talk about the true celestial planetary forecast for April, so we can be prepared for what's going on, but not prepared in a way that's all doom and gloom or anything like that. Just prepared in the way in which we can harness the energy the best. And I'll be putting up some some posts on this as well, so it's not one and gone. Plus my YouTube videos are on my channel available. And I do suggest for anybody who has not been with me for a while or hasn't been to my webpage in a while, to say the least, I do suggest that you go and check that out. It's linked in my profile. But go and check that out because it has totally changed. And I'm quite proud of the progress or what I've done with it because I did it. All me. And I'm very proud of that. Even though I did a long time ago be trained as a computer programmer, systems analyst, and I a long time ago did know how to do HTML and all those design things. That was a long time ago. So my first webpage attempt was more of a hodgepodge and a mishmash, and it was just things like thrown all in. It was just, this one has started from the beginning, very cohesive and flows much better. So I'm way more proud of this. I'm way more proud of this. English. It's a good language. Okay, let's get to the celestial planetary alignment forecast for this month. So this is being channeled through me, my soul oversoul, so my higher self, and it's also being channeled from the Akashic Records and the Celestial Archives and Divine Matrix. So that's where the information is coming from. So on April 1st to 6th is the pre-eclipse harmonization. So this is a period for when we're getting ready for that eclipse that's happening in the Virgo, right? The Virgo eclipse. I'm trying to think. My brain went blank for a second there. So on April 13th and 14th, we have a total solar eclipse. And on the 27th of April, we have the new moon. So those are the two major moon events, right? The new and the full moon. There's usually those things are what we do a lot of rituals to. We do new moon and full moon rituals, right? So that's when those two are happening. And for us on the April 13th and 14th is a total solar eclipse. So that's a little bit more energetically powerful. So while we're getting prepared for this, and the 1st to the 6th is that pre-eclipse harmonization. That's where we're getting prepared for it. So this is when the solar pulses start to increase. We start to see effects to our pineal gland and pituitary. We're getting these upgrades to those spaces. The Earth's ley lines start to shift into phase 2 of rebalancing. So this is an ideal time to do detoxing, to be in quiet, right? So not solitude, but quietude, quietude. So just, just do a lot of listening. It's a listen, Linda time. And it's time for that sacred preparation. So preparation, inner silence, and subtle alignment is what's happening between the 1st and the 6th. When we get to the 8th to the 10th, now this is right as we're getting prepared. This is the final week before we go to and that's not even the final, well, I guess maybe about the final week before the eclipse. And so this one here, we're into this sequencing moment, right, where we are starting to collaborate or to connect or to balance out a little bit more. So in this lunar sequencing and soul threading is what it's called. The moon enters into Virgo and Libra. So this is where it's into that space. So it goes from Virgo from Libra into Virgo. Oh my goodness, I couldn't say it. My brain was just backwards. So what this is good for is for dissolving like karmic threads, and for you to step into divine harmony and anchor those templates for that divine harmony into your world. Soul contracts are being cleared, and purification rituals are what you should be working on at that time. So there's soul weaving, there's purification, and it's a karmic reset. So really powerful through the 8th to 10th for those couple of days. Then we hit the 13th and 14th, and this is where we have that total solar eclipse. And this is a powerful gateway. One, we're going to be getting a crown gateway activation, so our divine authority is going to be locking in. The planetary magnetosphere is reset and timeline realignment occurs. So our oversoul is going to start to remember things, and this is going to unlock some of those older wisdoms that we've carried. So our wisdom is going to be increasing over this time. This is a perfect moment to really just do a rebrand or create something foundational, to do something in harnessing that energy. So it's rebirth, sovereign ignition, and also timeline elevation. So really harness that solar eclipse that's coming up on the 13th and 14th. When we go through the next phase that's really accentuated in April is between the 18th and 21st. And this is where the full moon is in Scorpio. So it's this window that's happening here. Sorry, I need a drink of tea. Throat was just So in this span between the 18th and the 21st, this is when we're going to start to get light body upgrades. Our DNA is expanding, and we're going to be doing some emotional releasing. So allow that to release. For anyone that identifies as a grid worker or a guardian, we're being asked during that time to stabilize the earth field. So the frequency of that time frame is really embodiment, light body expansion, and emotional alchemy. right? We want to experience the emotions to clear them, but that's all you're doing. You're just experiencing the sensations of those emotions that you've stored before to clear them through your body. You don't have to become the emotions. You don't have to delve into it. You don't have to, it's not this crazy empowered, like, difficult thing. Just allow them the freedom to flow and allow them the freedom to move through you and release them. Between the April 23rd and 26th, this is where we enter into a planetary gate synchronization. And this is because Mars and Uranus are really in that connection, that in the alignment that they have is creating this opportunity for trailblazing. Like, go out and just hit the ground running in the direction of your dreams, start something new, bring something innovative. It's really moving through that. And so the divine masculine templates are being rewritten across soul lines. There's spontaneous decisions, courageous codes that are coming in, and that real energy of taking divine action. So it's a really powerful time through the 23rd to 26th. There's just really amazing opportunities through this month between the eclipses, or the eclipse window, and the energy that is just powerful. So what the frequency is through the 23rd and 26th is that breakthrough, innovation, and divine courage. So really, really powerful energy at that time. Then we have April 27th, which is when we have the new moon in Aries, the true new moon in Aries. And this is an initiation of your 5D, 4D, and 5D fire code. So this is really, really powerful. This is a time for your voice, for creation, for visionary fire, like for that to take stage, for that to be elevated. It's an ideal time for publishing, for writing, for sacred speech, for releasing books. All of that is really powerful, powerful energy. The frequency of it is just soul authority. It's igniting that creativity with like a powerful flame. And there's the voice activation that's going on. So harness the energy of this new moon in Aries as best as you can. Finally, there's the April 28th to 30th, which is the final recoding and sealing that's happening at the end of April. So light codes are now being anchored fully into the Earth field. There's a powerful energy around dream work, around communicating with your higher self, and also for planetary stabilization. So this is a really good time to just pause, to integrate everything that's gone on through April and all those changes, all of those experiences that you had, and to just listen again. So we've had a couple of listen Linda moments in this in April, but what we're seeing for the collective is spewing all kinds of like chaos, or there, April's like, oh my God, April's going to be intense, or oh my God, April's going to be whatever. It's only intense if you prescribe and decide for yourself that that's the truth. So if you can look at it this way, where we have from the 1st to the 6th is pre-eclipse harmonization, the 8th to the 10th is lunar threading and soul purification. The 13th and 14th is your total solar eclipse, and it's a great time to, to start something new and to do things that are innovative. And the 18th to the 21st, you have the full moon, DNA upgrades and integration that's occurring. On the 23rd to 26th, you have Mars, Uranus, which is this trailblazer breakthrough energy. Then you have new moon in new moon in true Aries on the 27th, which is a beautiful time for your voice and for creation. And then the 28th to 30th, sealing in the light codes that have come in for the month. It's such a better way to capture the energy of April without any chaos or any division or any inflammation of like fear or anything like that. But that's what our society is used to, what it likes to do, is to create that fear or that concern within us. But hopefully this helps you to realize that there's nothing to be afraid of for April. April's going to be an amazing month. Look forward to all of those, all the energy and experiences that we're going to have, and capitalizing on that energy the best way that we can possible. All right, so we're going to do some more. We've got less than an hour, so we might shorten a bit of what the episode is because I have class at noon, so I have to be off at noon. But the energy update I felt really needed to happen so that you guys could prepare for the month. And so if you've missed it up to this point and didn't get to hear the energy and the key things about April, just remember that it is going to be posted on my YouTube channel, where all of the lives that I do on TikTok are shared on YouTube. So you can go and check it out there. Plus there's other content. And sorry about that, my mom's phone. There's other content there. And yeah, so it's confirmation, exactly.
Just hold on.
It's confirmation. So let's talk a little bit more about April. Okay, so we already did our beautiful opening with our incense and clearing the energy and setting an intention for this beautiful space and for the live and for today. And do that. Get up in the morning and set an intention for the type of day that you're going to have, or get up in the morning and set an intention for how you are going to carry yourself through your day. Do some grounding and do some breath work. I did a beautiful breath work session this morning, breathing in, and maybe I'll do that with you guys today. So I won't tell you all about it. Well, maybe. We'll see. We'll do some stuff. But let's talk about the stuff that we got to talk about, and we'll see what activation stuff we can do in the next 50 minutes, 55, something around there. All right, so what are the April Ascension waves? These are profound influxes of cosmic energy that occur due to increased solar activity. So we see that where people are talking about solar flares, and they're talking about the Schumann resonance, and they're talking about all of these things. So these solar activity is heightened. We also have planetary alignments and galactic frequency upgrades. So these April Ascension waves are a combination of all of those things. They serve as a catalyst for rapid spiritual evolution, for activating dormant DNA codes, for dissolving outdated energetic imprints, and accelerating that multidimensional awareness. So these waves in April, they create shifts in the Earth's electromagnetic field. They impact the collective consciousness, and they facilitate, and I was saying that at 2222 on the time, so it was quite interesting, and we're going to get it again on that one because it's behind. It started a little bit later on TikTok. So 2222. As these frequencies intensify, they facilitate quantum leaps in perception, heightened intuition, and expanded connection to one's soul mission. By consciously working with these energies, individuals can align with their higher timeline of ascension, harnessing the waves for personal transformation and planetary service. So beautiful energy, right? But you have to harness it and utilize it the right way. If you're still not facing your shadows, that energy can feel very heavy, or it's going to be more that you're going to be dealing with because you haven't dealt with it already. So how does energy affect the body and the mind? How do these upgrades affect you? So recognizing the physical, emotional, and spiritual shifts linked to high frequency influxes, including heightened sensitivity to light, sound, and energy fluctuations. Some of the physical symptoms that we experience are temporary fatigue, dizziness, body sensations like aches, sleep disturbances, changes in your appetite. Some of the foods that you once ate, you repel them. I'm able to pick up the smell or taste of like the toxins stuff. So I used, those breath mints, like the Lifesaver. They have them in spearmint, and they have them in winter mint or something like that. They're the little candies, and they're all individually packaged. And I love individually packaged things. As a nurse, I hate communal bowls of food that everybody sticks their fingers in. I like individually wrapped stuff. But anyway, my mom buys these, and she puts them in a bowl in her one cabinet for if someone's over to have some. And I opened up when my mom, I opened it up to grab some to go on my walk. And I do this all the time, where I'll grab a couple and I'll have them on my walk late at, it's usually the evening walk. I opened the container and I was floored by the smell of it. I was like, that just smells like toxins. And I just could not. I picked them up and like tried to convince myself it's just an overwhelming smell of them all together. It's not actually that. But I smelled them and I was like, no. And I put them back. I was like, I can't eat them anymore. I know they're toxic. It's just like fast food. I can't eat it anymore. Like, especially like that the movie or whatever, what they showed you in the KFC commercial, that's just crazy. That's just no bueno. No bueno. No bueno. All right. So these changes are happening as your body adapts to those higher vibrational states. Emotional responses can vary from deep emotional releases to feelings of heightened joy, love, and interconnectedness. You can sit in meditation or take a pause and for in that, hi Nima, how are you, my love? You can take a moment and just be absolutely overwhelmed with the sheer love of that connection to your higher self, or that connection to your higher power, or your connection to life in general, right? Those can be some of the emotional releases. So it's not always a negative thing, although sometimes the emotions that are coming up are stuff that you needed to release a long time ago, and they can carry some weight to them. The important thing to remember again is just let them go. Just let them go without judgment, without anything. Just let them be released. So mentally, individuals may experience expanded awareness, rapid thought processes, and increased downloads of higher knowledge. So you might have more past life remembrances, you might just have more clarity. Lots of things along that line can come in. You're just connecting more because of these energetic upgrades and these ascension waves that we're experiencing through April. These shifts coincide with spontaneous spiritual awakenings, stronger intuition abilities, and a more profound alignment with one's soul mission. So, by understanding these effects, individuals can better navigate the ascension waves with ease and conscious awareness. So, this is powerful information to pay attention to so that you can navigate this better. Hi, Jerver. How are you, love? So techniques to integrate these ascension waves with ease. So the practical tools for grounding, hydration, energy clearing, and nervous system regulation to ensure smooth assimilation of these high frequency energies. So when we go back to the previous spot that I was just talking about with these ascension waves and about the spiritual awakenings, my guides just popped in and were like, you have to make a note of that. We want that. Like as the collective, we want that. I as a as somebody that is I want the awakening to happen. We all want the people to awaken. The more people that awaken, the more the collective awakens, and the more that we make changes, and we'll direct this collective in the direction that it needs to go for the highest good of all. But we have to have people awake to do that, right? If people are asleep, we're not going to be able to do that, right? Like you need a certain number of awakened souls to change the collective entirely. And so these ascension waves are important. So for us that are aware, there's grounding methods like walking barefoot on the earth, working with grounding crystals such as black tourmaline, hematite, and engaging in physical movement to stabilize the energy flow. So that's helping on the physical level. Hydration is essential while we're dealing with all these waves, and structured or charged water can enhance cellular receptivity to light codes. So I'll do a video at some point about making structured water. If you can get spring water, obviously that's better. The problem with, for many of us, is that the water that we do get comes in either one of two forms. We either get it from our tap, which is highly toxic, or we get it from bottles, which it's got tons of plastics in it, and oftentimes it's just bottled water from the tap in saying that it's spring water, and it's all just a lie. So getting good water or having filters on your water is important, and then you can structure your water, and I'll take you through a process of doing that at some point in a video. Okay, so other things that you can do is energy clearing practices such as smudging, taking salt baths, and sound healing to help move and remove residual densities, right, including vagus nerve stimulation, deep diaphragmatic breathing, and coherence-based heart practices. These help prevent energetic overwhelm and enhance the body's ability to hold and integrate higher frequencies. So the Brita water filters, what about Brita and my BC water? So the Brita water filters are good for taking out things like, and you have to look at what the filter is. If it takes out chlorine is huge, and fluoride is another thing. When you're taking a shower or a bath, you have to have a filter on that as well. That's the other problem. Many of us don't do that. We might put a filter on the water, tap water, so what we're drinking, or we might even use jugs that do that. There is some plastic leach through though from the containers, unfortunately. But it's still better. It's still better to use a Brita water filter filtering your water than it is to take it from the tap, right? Than to get it from the tap. And that's just the, you're always doing the best choices that you can for your situation, your money, right? Like for your budget. And things like that. Like I would love to have an artesian well, right? Like I'd love to have an artesian well with my house. And right now I'm in a city or town, and I have tap water that's not filtered. So I have a filter that I buy, and if the filters run out, then I get water from another source. I don't drink the tap water. I don't. That's just no. Nope. Buenos dias, Morichi. ¿Cómo está? Muy bien, muy bien. So, by implementing these practices, individuals can navigate ascension waves with stability, ease, and heightened awareness. Okay, so I'll do a live activation at the end. I just want to go through some more information. So, normally I'd have a couple. We do some breath work at the beginning of the episode, but we just went into all the information about April. So this is kind of a dual show. We've got all this celestial information about the true planetary alignments and what to look forward to in April. And now we're getting into the information about the ascension waves and what to look forward to and how to prepare for that. So it's been a dual session, but we'll do, at the very end of it, I'll take you through a guided activation. So let's answer some questions. These are some of the questions that people ask when it's talking about energetic upgrades, ascension waves, what we're talking about here. So one is, how do I recognize when I'm going through an energetic upgrade? So we talked about a few of the physical sensations, right? You may be experiencing tingling, body warmth, buzzing, light pressure in the crown or third eye or heart chakra. Like they will, you might feel those energies. It's as they're being activated, or they're being, as the energy flows it intensifies, right? The energy flow intensifies, then you feel, that's why you're feeling that pain, not pain, but that pressure, that light pressure. All right, there can be emotional shifts, and those emotional shifts can be unexpected emotional releases, waves of joy, or deep introspection and sudden clarity on past wounds and patterns. You can experience increased sensitivity. This increased sensitivity is like a heightened awareness of sounds, light, and energetic shifts, including sensitivity to food, people, and environments. So things like will just seem louder, so you'll turn the volume down on certain things, or light will seem harsher, so you'll want to guard yourself from those things. Just give me 1 second. Your timer went off, Mom. Mom, your timer. Sorry, she went in the bedroom so she wasn't talking on the phone. So I had to yell at her, Mom, the meatloaf. Mom, the meatloaf. That would have been perfect. It's not meatloaf, though. She's not making meatloaf. So the other thing that you might experience is sleep and dream changes. So vivid dreams, you may have more astral travel experiences. You may be waking up at significant hours, such as 3 a.m. or 4:44, or just noticing the same time on the clock every time that you wake up. You might be experiencing mental expansions, including increased intuition. Your spidey senses are a little bit more on point. Yeah. It's not good. I don't watch TV. I don't, well, I mean, my mom watches TV, but I know I'm trying to, no, we don't watch commercials here. That's for darn sure. My mom zips right by them, zips right by them. The last commercial that I saw, unfortunately, was the KFC commercial, and I wish I hadn't, because that's just gives the icky heebie-jeebies. That commercial, it's not good, not good. It's energy, right? We are energetic beings, and it's energy. So think about the energy of that commercial. Even just think of the energy from that commercial, and what do you think that that's doing to you? Do you think it's a good thing or a bad thing? And just the energy of the video, not even anything into what it means, none of that. Just the energy. The energy alone is just ick. And YouTube's good. YouTube's, you can be selective. So the other thing that we might be seeing is with our mental expansion is that increased intuition, like I said, rapid downloads of insight. You might have the greater ability to perceive synchronicities and an expanded connection to higher consciousness. There's also the energy level fluctuations. So you may feel very exhausted, then followed by like a boost of like extra energies and like this vitality. So you might one day be like super, on and just go, and just like life is just magical. The first day of spring or summer when the weather just, that first really nice day when you see the color returned back to Canada, when the trees got leaves on them and there's some green in the world, them days, them days. Yeah, you that vitality that you feel in those moments, or the vitality that you have when you're on a vacation somewhere that you've wanted to go for a long time. That vitality, that you could feel that, but then the next time feel like, oh, just dragged out and so exhausted, right? Oh, I miss the cherry blossoms in BC. Oh, you're taking me back. How beautiful. All right, so we've also got time distortion, so a sensation of time moving faster or slower, feeling disconnected from linear reality, or experiencing spontaneous deja vu moments. So those moments where you feel disconnected from linear reality, that's a really big shift in how you're experiencing your life. And it's powerful, right? I started living not in days and weeks and months. Like I live in like periods of time, and really within a day, but then maybe mostly within an hour. All right, love you, sweetheart. Mwah. Thank you so much for letting me know. I appreciate you. The other thing that we get is manifestation acceleration, right? As I'm saying that, look at that light right up, those manifestation accelerations. So thoughts, intentions, and desires may begin to manifest more quickly as you align with higher vibrational timelines. There's more desire for transformation. You feeling called to change your old habits, to get rid of relationships, or like to change the relationships that you're in that aren't in alignment with you, to stop doing certain jobs that maybe you're doing, or make a career change. All of those things are coming up as we go through these ascension waves. It's just your vibrational frequency no longer aligns with the past structures that you've been involved in. And I did that back, 2019, 2020 to 2021. In that span, I left nursing. I'm like, how long ago did I leave nursing? It's been a bit. It's been a hot minute, but back after the COVID had come in, so 2021, approximately, I left my nursing. So you also have deepened spiritual connection. So you have this profound sense of unity and divine love and frequency. I love you, sweetheart. So a profound sense of unity, this divine love, increased interaction with your guides, your higher power, and higher dimensional beings. Like that's coming up right now. So what is the signs that my body is integrating these higher frequencies? One, you're getting physical sensations or adjustments. So sensations of heat, tingling, buzzing in the body, especially the hands, the feet, and the crown chakra as your energy recalibrates. You'll be seeing energy fluctuations like waves of fatigue followed by surges of vitality as the body assimilates these higher light codes. There'll be detox symptoms such as temporary headaches, digestion shifts, or flu-like symptoms as the body purges old densities and realigns with those higher frequencies. Sleep cycle changes, so periods of deep restorative sleep or interrupted sleep of vivid dreams, astral travel, or waking up at specific times like 3 a.m. Heightened sensory perception, so increased sensitivity to light, to sound, and to external stimuli, along with enhanced awareness of subtle energy fields. There'll be emotional releases as well, so unresolved emotions surfacing for clearing, bringing deep healing, clarity, and emotional neutrality. We might be seeing cognitive shifts like increased intuition intuitive downloads, spontaneous insights, expanded consciousness, and an enhanced ability to process the multidimensional awareness that you're having. Okay, love. There's magnetic alignment, so feeling drawn to higher vibrational foods, environments, and relationships while detaching from those outdated structures or patterns that no longer resonate. There's manifestation acceleration, so reality shifting more rapidly, synchronicities increasing, and desires aligning more effortlessly with higher timelines. You notice that you're having more inner stillness and peace. So there's a deepened sense of presence and trust and surrender as the soul integrates with the physical body more fully. So how can you protect your energy during these high energy influxes? Right? Well, one of the things is doing your energetic shielding. So visualize a crystalline or golden light sphere surrounding your body, right? You can close your eyes and see that sphere around your body and that beautiful crystalline golden light. And while you are seeing that sphere, you know that the purpose of this sphere is to filter out disruptive frequencies while allowing only high vibrational energies. So I used to call it like that it's a semi-permeable structure. And what I mean is that it allows the neutral or the good in, but anything that's negative just bounces off the outside of the shield. So you can do your grounding techniques, walking barefoot on the earth, practicing earthing meditations, or working with grounding storms like black tourmaline, hematite, shungite. A lot of the ites would be good and good crystals to use. Clear energy clearing practices, so using smudging with Palo Santo, sage, doing salt baths, sound healing, working with frequency and vibration, right, to clean and reset your auric field. Doing breath work and nervous system regulation. When we're talking about all of those energies, those emotional things that are coming up, we want to remember that the breath is the brake of the nervous system. So by applying the brake in the nervous system, we're allowing ourselves that opportunity. My mom almost fell, like she almost tripped herself with her flip-flops while carrying a hot pan. That would not have been fun. Okay. So engage in deep diaphragmatic breathing, do alternate nostril breathing. Unless you have high blood pressure, are pregnant, or have any other health concerns, please do consult with a doctor about anything in relationship. Like, I'm not your physician. But when you're doing alternative nostril breathing, it does increase pressure within your system. So if you already have high pressure, doing that can be a negative effect. If you're pregnant, you've already got you shouldn't be doing extensive type breathing techniques while you're pregnant. You just shouldn't. And then the other thing is vagus nerve stimulation techniques to keep your system balanced. The other thing you can do is conscious energy management. So limit your exposure to chaotic environments, digital overstimulation, and lower vibrational media to maintain that energetic clarity. So shut your phone off, go off of social media, turn the TV off, do it, right? So those are things that are going to help you to maintain your energy while you're dealing with these high vibrational influxes. Sacred space maintenance. So keep your home energetically clean by using crystals, high frequency music, and essential oils that resonate with protective and uplifting vibrations. Do heart coherence and emotional awareness. So practicing gratitude, compassion, and love-centered awareness to naturally elevate your vibration and make lower frequencies incompatible with your field. Connecting to higher, happy-go-lucky, connecting to source and higher guidance, regular meditation, prayer, and intention setting at 4444 on the time. To strengthen your alignment with divine protection and guidance, and 444 is the angel number 4, higher, like angel message. So that's really cool that came in, like your spirit guides message. So right at the right time. It's always on time. So then healthy boundaries is another thing that will help you with these energy influxes. So be discerning with the people and the environments that you're interacting with, ensuring that you only engage in exchanges that uplift and nourish your energy field. Don't be afraid to stop seeing people. And you don't have to stop seeing them forever, right? But if somebody's doing something that's toxic or traumatic or whatever, then eliminate them out of your life. And if they do healing, make reparations, and and you see growth and decide to let them back in, you can, but you don't have to, right? You don't have to tolerate from anybody abusive behavior, regardless of how they're connected to you, whether by love or not, right? It doesn't matter, right? So those healthy boundaries, you're the one that needs to engage in them, right? So you have to be discerning with those people, right? Be really, really discerning. And having consistent self-care and rest. So honor your body's need for rest, hydration, and nutrition to sustain that high frequency embodiment without energetic depletion. So what role do solar flares and cosmic rays play in spiritual evolution? Well, DNA activation and light body evolution is the one way. So solar flares and cosmic rays carry high-frequency plasma waves and gamma light codes that activate dormant strands of DNA, accelerating the shift from carbon-based to crystalline light body structures. It leads to an expansion of consciousness. So these cosmic energies heighten multidimensional awareness, dissolving illusions of linear time and increasing the ability to access higher states of consciousness. The other thing that these solar flares and cosmic rays do is an energetic detoxification and purging. So as these waves enter the planetary field, they trigger deep cellular purification, releasing old traumas, outdated belief systems, and energetic density stored within the body. They cause heart chakra and emotional expansion. So the influx of high vibrational energy amplifies the capacity for unconditional love, compassion, and unity consciousness, fostering heart-centered living and alignment with the divine. The electromagnetic and nervous system recalibration. So the human biofield adjusts to higher frequency waves, often causing temporary physical symptoms like dizziness, fatigue, headaches, or sleep disturbances as the nervous system recalibrates. Manifestation acceleration. So the amplified energy enhances the power of intention, making thoughts and emotions manifest more rapidly as reality aligns with higher vibrational timelines. Then you have the collective ascension acceleration. As solar and cosmic activity increases, the Earth's frequency rises, and this creates opportunities for mass awakenings, deeper planetary grid activations, and quantum shifts in global consciousness. So as we rise, the planet rises. As the planet rises, we rise. It's symbiotic. The integration practices. So to align with these cosmic upgrades, individuals can engage in sun gazing, breath work, energy grounding, and hydration, while consciously setting intentions to receive and integrate the light codes smoothly. So let's talk about how we can use these codes for these ascension waves for personal transformation. Okay, so first is the conscious intention setting. So align your thoughts, emotions, and actions with the highest timeline by setting clear intentions to integrate the incoming energies. Do energetic recalibration. So utilize meditation, breath work, and sound healing to fine-tune your vibration and allow the light codes to activate within your DNA. Do shadow integration and release. Ascension waves naturally cause old patterns and traumas to surface. So acknowledge them, process, and transmute these energies as they come up, and this will lead to profound inner growth. Heart-centered living, cultivating gratitude, love, and compassion allows the energy of ascension to flow more freely, amplifying your personal transformation. Deepening spiritual connections, so strengthening your relationship with your higher self, your guides, and source. It enhances clarity, intuition, and divine purpose alignment. Physical and emotional alignment, supporting your body with high frequency foods, hydration, movement, and rest ensures a smooth integration of those higher vibrational energies. So it's really, really powerful. Service and collective contribution. So by sharing insights, teaching, or engaging in planetary grid work, that helps amplify the transformation on a global scale while accelerating your own ascension journey, which is just beautiful, right? So during, this is beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so let's do an integration. Okay, so we're going to do, first off, I just wanted to mention some of the practical tools for embodying higher frequencies. Again, I'm just going to reiterate: breath work, hydration, natural grounding, and energy shielding. So those are the 4 things that are really going to be helpful for this. So I'm going to take a sip of tea. And I want you all to get into a good space, into a good position. I'm looking at it, it's at just 51 minutes when we're going to be starting this, so I'll try to note that in the recording, that it's at 51 minutes into the recording. So what I want you to do is get yourself into a seated position, or if standing would be weird, but you could stand. Put your bottom firmly on the seat or on the ground. You can sit cross-legged for sure on the ground, or you can sit on a chair and put your feet on the floor. And you're just going to close your eyes. And when you close your eyes, I want you to just start to focus on your breath. Okay, so first we're going to take this nice deep breath in. And as we do, we're going to visualize this beautiful golden plasma energy, this lovely light from the cosmos, from source, themselves, coming straight from that beautiful prime creator of all of life, of all of energy. And see that beautiful golden plasma come into your body with every breath. It's entering in through your crown and pouring down through your entire being, just flowing like a river into all the spaces. As we continue to breathe in and out, nice and slowly. As we inhale, we're seeing that beautiful golden light expand throughout our body, flowing into all those spaces. And as we exhale, we're just releasing all of the resistance. We're opening our energy field to the highest influx of divine light. So breath in, golden energy moving through you. Exhale, release anything that doesn't serve you, anything that feels tense or stuck or out of alignment. In with golden plasma energy, direct from prime source. Out with anything that doesn't serve you. Filling up with that golden plasma energy. Releasing all that stale energy. Now I want you to visualize these waves of radiant cosmic energy moving through you, filling every cell with crystalline clarity and vibrational expansion. With each inhale, absorb the frequencies of renewal, transformation, and ascension. As you exhale, stabilize and integrate these upgrades with ease and grace. Big inhale. Renewal, transformation, ascension. Exhale. Stabilize, integrate these upgrades with ease and grace. Inhale. Transformation, renewal, ascension. Exhale. Stabilize and integrate these upgrades with ease. Feel yourself grounding into the planetary crystalline grid, anchoring the new codes into your physical and energetic bodies. And we're going to affirm, you can say this out loud or in your head, whatever works best for you. Okay. I am fully attuned to the divine flow of ascension. My energy is clear, strong, and harmonized with the highest frequencies available to me now. Allow that to sink into your body, into your field. Feel that integrate into you, into your space. Sorry, this is that annoying, it's confirmation. I was going to just get you to guide back by getting you to take a nice breath in, coming back to the space. It was 5444 at that point in time. But just take a nice deep breath in, allowing what we just did to seal, right? Feel your energy field vibrate at its highest resonance. And when you're ready, open your eyes and carry this activation through your day. And if you did not get the activation, please go and watch it on the video on the replay that will be posted on the YouTube channel. So you can go deeper into activations like these. I totally redid my website. You can go to my website and check it out. And I'd love any feedback that you have about my site. It's still www.mindbodyspirithealthyself, all one word.com. For now, until my domain name comes up for renewal, at which point I'm going to be changing the domain name. But you'll get lots of information about that beforehand. You are part of a select few people who are finding out. I mean, this video could go far and wide about the change in the actual website at this point, because the live rebrand isn't going to happen until a little bit later on. So if you want to go deeper into any Ascension activations, join Anshara'El for structured teachings and energetic transformations. I have a free space there, a free group space that's there where I'll be posting a bunch of stuff throughout the month. There's also subscription groups. They start at $11.11, and it gives you access to private teaching series. And as you go up, you get access to more things, including private calls with me in each group. And as you go up through the groups and access the higher tiers, you maintain the access to the lower tiers as well. So you don't lose your access to tier 1 when you're in tier 3. But do go check it out. Bridge to Light phase 1 is live now, and it will be the last run through of trauma and shadow work that I'm going to do. And the same thing on my soul alignments page. There is the shadow release session. I'll only be doing those sessions until June. So if you're looking to do a karmic release and shadow session, connect with me for that now, or at least before June. And if you're looking to take the whole path and work through your trauma and your shadow and step into your sovereignty, then definitely look at the Bridge to Light phase 1. Class starts April 27th, and if you're not able to do the class live, you can always do the self-paced program when it's done. Okay, so there's other things that you can look into on my website. I do have links to my author pages. These books are written under Sharia and Lorian, which is my pen name and also my spiritual name, so Sharia and Lorian. You can check those out. They're both available now. And they join this book, which was also published under that name as well. And I have a bunch of books that are under the Tanya Baldwin name, including The Adventures of Jack and Nanny B, and Choo Choo Charlie and His Adventures with Nanny B, and Jesse Learns to Create Calm Spaces. And there'll be more books that will be under that title as well. Actually, these books are under Tanya Baldwin. Sorry, these ones are written under Tanya Baldwin, not Sharia and Lorian. This is Sharia and Lorian. Sorry. And hi, Miranda. How are you? I hope you can come to class today. I would love to see you there. So that's it. I'm going to pop off now. It was just an hour live this morning, not taking up too much of your time. I thank everybody who joined me and hung out with me. And thank you for the couple of roses that you sent me, Morichi. I appreciate you. And I appreciate all of you. But do go check out that site. Go explore my books for insights. And yeah, I love you. I love you. Book a private session or book a clarity call for personalized ascension guidance. because that's the transition I'm making. I'm going from working in trauma and working in that area to working in Ascension now. So this is the phase that we're transitioning through at this time. I love you guys. I'll be back here on Thursday for another live where we will get a lot of education and information, but we're going to do some activations. We'll do some shielding and some grounding and all of that good stuff. So do follow me if you're not following me already. If you're into your pathway to ascension, if that's something, the pathway of ascension, if that's what you're doing, then please join me and follow me and subscribe. And if you're on YouTube, hit the bell notification so you'll know when I'm going live. And that's it for today, guys. I love you. For those of you that are a part of the school, I will see you there in about 15 minutes for grade 1. And this is the final days of grade 1 because we go to Bridge of Light next week, which is exciting. So I love you guys. I'll see you there. Have a beautiful day. Blessings to everybody.